All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, brothers and sisters. The name of this channel is The African Times, and I'm Thomas. All right, everybody, I got to jump in here just for a second. I can't let this go. This is, I'm smiling, but this is a very serious situation. I got a couple of videos I'm going to have to do on this because we have to understand we're talking about the assassination attempt on former President Trump, running President Trump, maybe soon to be President Trump. But anyway, they just released a video just a moment ago talking about the fact that the shooter was seen scurrying up the roof. So take a look at this video.
We continue here with the news tonight. There are fast-moving developments after the assassination attempt tonight. Remarkable new images here. The alleged gunman seen climbing to the roof just minutes before opening fire at that rally. You can actually hear people in the crowd yelling to an officer, pointing him out. And now we learn that law enforcement was actually using that building as a staging area, and how the gunman climbed onto the roof, the wall outside that building. And ABC's Pierre Thomas tonight with the exclusive interview with the head of the Secret Service and what she's saying now.
Stunning new video tonight showing the moment Donald Trump's would-be assassin climbed onto the roof of that building just 2 minutes before he opened fire.
Yeah, look, there he is.
You can hear bystanders desperately trying to alert police. Authorities now using that video as part of the investigation. And tonight, ABC News has learned that heavily armed local police were stationed inside that building and missed Thomas Crooks climbing up the outside of the building to the roof. The same building was being used as a staging area for local police, according to 2 law enforcement officials. And Butler Township officials confirming ABC News' reporting that a local police officer climbed up the roof and confronted Brooks moments before the shooting.
The officer grabbed hold of the edge of the building, pulled himself up to be able to look, and according to what he's told me, shooter turned, rifle was pointed at the officer. The officer, defensive move, kind of ducked, fell, lost his grip on the building.
Investigators tonight trying to determine whether roof access had been properly locked down. The shooter climbing seemingly unimpeded, about 400 feet from the stage, with a direct line of sight on the former president.
Take a look at what happened.
Washington lawmakers demanding answers, calling on the Secret Service director to appear before Congress. We sat down with Director Kim Cheadle today for an exclusive interview.
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
Shock, and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again.
The president and Homeland Security Secretary said today they had 100% confidence in you, but there are some members of Congress calling on you to resign.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
Do you plan to stay on? Absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
Director Cheadle says she will not wait on an independent review of the security failure. She says she plans to make immediate changes. We learned today she's already expanded the tactical or SWAT support for former President Trump. David?
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you see the video, you see the guy going up the roof, and you hear the director say, oh, it's unacceptable. Now, it's acceptable. It's acceptable, and we're accepting it because it happened, and that's what it is. They keep rolling out these things, unacceptable. No, it's acceptable. And then people parrot that. Oh, if it's unacceptable, then you got people in every instance of the world talking about it's unacceptable. Listen, this is the most interesting example of how these things keep getting presented to us. First, it's tragic. So don't. Oh, you not patriotic? No. What I'm talking about is the fact that you have a guy going up the roof, a video of somebody saying, look, there he is. Then you say the guy is going up the roof and that the police are inside the building where the dude is going up the roof. Do you understand? Can you understand how ridiculous this sounds? Let me tell you guys something. Listen, I've lived in a home where there's been a tin roof and there's been a roof with the shingles, the shingles in the normal houses in America, where In either case, when something is crawling on the roof, I've had a raccoon on the roof. I've had birds, walking on the roof, both shingled and tin, and you can hear it. Now, in that video, when I'm looking at that building, that building looks like it's a tin roof. I could be wrong. It looks like a warehouse. You tell me in the comments. Inside the building, people all around, picnic. There's a dude walking up, in the black shirt with the big belly. He's walking around. Everybody, and look over there. And nobody could do anything. Police. So look, y'all, I just wanted to come in and let y'all know. You gotta check this out. Look for the other video. I do another video on it. I talk about it. But this is just an incredible situation. And over and over and over and over again, the things that we're being told to believe, they leave a lot to be desired. They leave a lot of questions that need to be answered. It's the same way, you guys remember the whole 9/11 situation. I know many of you out there, if you just honest with yourself, there's a whole lot of you just don't believe what you were told. I know that. I have that same doubt and wonder and questioning, but the only reason we feel that way is because there's a history of people who've done things, very bad things, and told us these outlandish stories about them that everybody eventually finds out from their own words, releasing the security documents. They're released now. And then you see little black marks, and everybody find out, well, yeah, okay, they really did this and all. So, yeah, look, y'all, just go ahead and check it out. It's good talking to you. Uhuru, Uhuru. We'll talk again. Uhuru.